This battery, to completely get it tested and to completely empty it, will take several days of continued riding, which will be impossible to do in my case now. So I'll ride until the first line is out and we'll do some calculations. The battery at this capacity has no sag and the performance is incredible. I was able to cover 35 miles on the first line and I was riding at the maximum speed pretty much 90% of the time. Pedaling at speed starting at 25 miles an hour, you pretty much ghost pedaling. And throughout the entire time I was going 26 to 30 miles an hour. With 4 lines, 35 miles per line on flats on average, and I weigh 230 pounds, so with my weight, you'll get on 4 lines 140 miles in range. The last line, I'll do about 25 miles since performance will decrease gradually and the capacity of the battery, and that will give you a total 165 miles in maximum speed on the throttle alone. If you go on the 4th speed, about 20 miles an hour where you don't have any ghost pedaling and you also assist, you'll get over 200 miles in range easily. If you weigh under 200 pounds and you ride outside the city when there's no lights, you don't have to stop a lot, you'll get probably 230, maybe even close to 250 miles in range. This is insane, guys. This is the longest range e-bike I have tested so far.
There you go, just moved. So it's 33.5 miles, on the phone is 31.6 miles. So there's 5 lines, that gives you about 150 miles in range with my weight, 230 pounds. Now, the last line, you might get maybe, 80% of the last line, maybe a little less range, not as the full lines. So maybe you'll get not 30, maybe 25, maybe 22 miles in range, but still. This is a solid 150 plus miles in range, and I did all this test pretty much, no pedaling, just throttle. And this is the second loop of the Central Park, so I'll show you guys in the Relief app the entire route. But this is insane, and it goes back to full when you kind of like stop pedaling or you just accelerate. Amazing performance, guys. Really impressed with this battery. Another thing which is important to mention here while I'm testing is that when you hit 25 miles an hour, anything over 25 miles an hour, you pretty much ghost pedaling. So you need a bigger, chain ring and a crankset. So you get a little bit of workout and get, a little bit of assistance to the motor and gain higher top speed, and you get more range. So that's indicated. If you're more like a slow rider or more average rider, you could, go under 23 miles an hour. You don't need that. That's very comfortable. Even 25 is comfortable. I just need to have, more of a workout, more of a resistance. I like to push hard and go faster, and also help the motor and save a little bit of energy and extend the range. So that's, information for those that actually are looking to get a faster setup, and it's easy to do that on this bike. The standard crank they can find any bicycle store or anywhere on Amazon or anywhere online, so that's easy to fix. And the brakes are massive, very good braking power, very comfortable bike, guys.